Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask, what does your twin flame want right now and what are they keeping from you? So today we're going to use this deck for the Divine Masculine. We're going to use this deck for the Divine Feminine. And please feel free to switch roles if you relate more to the other side, as we are both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Okay, also, if you're a new subscriber and or just let me know that you subscribed, and I am offering 10-minute free readings to all of my new subscribers. You could just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. And also, if you're interested in a reading or a coaching, you can also email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Okay, so we're asking the Divine Masculine, what do they want right now? When it comes to their Divine Feminine, what do they want? What does the Divine Masculine want when it comes to their Divine Feminine? What does the Divine Masculine want? 2 cards, please. What does the Divine Masculine want when it comes to their Divine Feminine? What do they want? 2 cards, please. What do they want? Aw. Yep. So we got 6 of Swords and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, well, they want a smooth road ahead with their Divine Feminine, and they see this as a destined opportunity. They see this as their destiny. They see you as their destiny. And so they want this with you. This has kind of been a rocky journey for everyone, and they want a smoother road ahead with you. That's what they want. Let's look at the Divine Feminine side. What does the Divine Feminine want when it comes to their Divine Masculine? What does the Divine Feminine want? 2 cards, please. What does the Divine Feminine want when it comes to their Divine Masculine? Aw. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, so we have the Lovers card, harmony. So what does the Divine Feminine want? Well, they want harmony. They want love. They want commitment. They want marriage with their Divine Masculine. We also have the Sacral Chakra reverse. So what this is, so the Sacral Chakra is all about emotions, desires. It could be stress. It's also about creativity and sexuality. Okay, but what this is telling me is that what the Divine Feminine wants is to no longer have to be in this deep desire anymore. Like, just, be at peace and just have this harmony with their Divine Masculine, and not be so stressed, not be so emotional, and not have all these desires, right? Because that puts people out of balance, right? For anyone, that puts anyone out of balance. You want to be at peace, right? So that is what the Divine Feminine wants. That's beautiful. All right, let's look at the Divine Masculine on what is the Divine Masculine keeping from their Divine Feminine at this time. 2 cards, please. What is the Divine Masculine keeping from their Divine Feminine? 2 cards, please. What is the Divine Masculine keeping from their Divine Feminine? Aw. Well, that's interesting too. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, what they're keeping is this love initiation, right? And then we have 8 of Cups reversed. That's interesting. They don't want to walk away. They don't want to walk away from this. That's what they're keeping from their twin flame, is that they don't want to walk away. They want to make this love initiation. That's what they want. I mean, that's what they're keeping from you. Yeah, they don't want to walk away. They want this love with you. That's what they're keeping from you. All right, let's look at the Divine Feminine. What is the Divine Feminine keeping from their Divine Masculine? What is the Divine Feminine keeping from their Divine Masculine? What are they keeping? 2 cards, please. Oh, interesting. So what the divine feminine is keeping from their divine masculine is that they've been going through quite a bit of conflict. Okay, I love this card because I always like to show that to the divine feminine, we always dive into the shadows. That's what we always do. We're divers. We're deep divers, us divine. And nothing to do with male or female. If you're the one that's awakening first, you may identify as a divine feminine, whether you're male or female. That's not a gender thing. As a divine feminine, we do dive into the shadows because that's where we learn. And as we're diving and we're filtering, that's where the light is, and that's where we find the answer. Okay, usually when we dive into the shadows, that's where we find the answer. So, what the divine feminine is keeping from the divine masculine is that we've been going through a lot of conflict, some defeat, feeling defeated at times, maybe feeling defeated now. Okay, but at the same time, learning to rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so this is the Four of Swords. All right, and we are learning to kind of get away, rejuvenate ourselves, meditate, do what needs to be done, nurture ourselves, okay? Because we're tired. We're tired. This journey has been some kind of journey, but we're falling into the light, see? As we dive deep and then as we hit rock bottom, we rise up again because we're learning, because we're doing this. We're doing the healing work. What does that mean? Well, releasing those trapped emotions. So I keep telling everyone on the videos that this is what I'll be doing soon because this is key because it's all energy. This relationship is an energetic connection first. And so we need to release those trapped emotions, any kind of trauma that has happened to us in the past. It needs to be healed. It needs to be released. All needs to be forgiven. Forgive ourselves, forgive others, inner child work, all that stuff. Okay. So that is what the divine feminine is keeping from their divine masculine. Now, also, what I wanted to find is some more guidance and information. So let me do it first for the divine masculine. Let's ask the divine masculine. Any guidance or any information on the divine masculine side, please? Let's see. One card. One card for the divine masculine. One card for the divine masculine. Ooh, okay. Island time. So this is guidance for the divine masculine side. Okay, in your own time, take your time. Have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted, meditate. Okay, so that is some guidance for the divine masculine. Okay, take time for yourself, kind of what the divine feminine is already doing, right? The divine feminine is doing this. And so the advice for the divine masculine is to do the same. Divine masculine, what they're keeping from their divine feminine is that they want to make this love initiation, but you really don't want to do that while you're in the shadows. Okay, you want to do that when you're higher and higher vibration. And so it's okay to take your time. It's okay to relax. It's okay to do some lighthearted things. Whatever brings you more to the light, okay? You may not see the divine masculine's fixed. So the divine feminine, we're not fixed. The divine feminines, we dive into the shadows. That's where we do our learning. That's where we see the light and we bounce back up. The divine masculine stays fixed. Because when the divine feminine moves back up, we hit a certain point in our vibration, and then the divine masculine stabilizes because it's us in another body. Okay. And while they're there, they have to kind of be patient. They have to be kind of lighthearted. They need to meditate. Okay. That is the guidance for the divine masculine. Now let's ask the divine feminine. Let's have some guidance or what you want us to know for the divine feminine, please. One card, please. Cool with whatever. Being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now. Casual or no commitment. Kind of the same thing, right? So kind of the advice is the same for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, is really just to chill out and just trust the process and like not having to make decisions that are going to take you off the twin flame journey. Just kind of hang in there and just trust the process, like your intuition knows like what you're supposed to be doing. And you're supposed to be, and being cool with whatever, that's being at peace. You'll find that, and I have to say, once I hit that peace vibration, it was kind of like that, like cool with whatever. But at the same time, you're not thinking, I'm cool with whatever. You're actually like in a knowing that your twin flame's in love with you and you're in love with your twin flame. It's more like that. It's more like I already know for a fact my twin flame is in love with me, and I already know for a fact that I'm in love with my twin flame, and that we are already committed, that we are already married. Okay, like in your heart, it's like I already know we are already together, because in the higher vibrations there is no such thing as time. They don't know there is no future. There is only now. And so that's more like what it means to be cool with whatever, not like not caring. Like that's not what this is. Trust me, that is not. You don't want to not care. That's not what this is. You care, but you're in a knowing, like you already know that you and your twin flame are together. Okay, that's what that means. Alrighty, and now let's do another deck for the divine masculine. Some more guidance, please, for the divine masculine, please. One card, or whatever it is you want us to know. Oh, interesting. Okay. I pulled the wrong deck. This wasn't that's okay. I pulled the wrong deck, but it did come out reversed. And what we got is stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Okay. It is reversed. So what this is saying is that the divine masculine no longer wants to feel this way. Like, I don't know if they feel like they've stabbed you in the back, or I don't know if they feel like you've stabbed them in the back, but they no longer want to feel this way, or it's reversed, or they no longer feel this way. They no longer feel stabbed in the back. So that's a plus. Sorry, that wasn't the deck I wanted to use. I thought I was using this deck. Yeah, this is the deck I wanted. So let me ask this deck for guidance for divine masculine. This is for the divine masculine. I want some advice. One card for the divine masculine. Yeah, so the advice for the divine masculine is to mingle, okay? Go to social gatherings, meet new people, do things that pique your interest, okay? So I know I did a series of videos last week where the divine masculine was feeling kind of alone. And so the divine masculine, the advice is to mingle. Get out there, social gather, okay? And this is going to help you to heal as well, okay? Let's see the divine feminine. And of course, you could take guidance for both sides, as you are both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. As you see both sides, it'll resonate with both. Most likely, you'll resonate with both sides. All right, so for the divine feminine, we have total connection. So it says like-minded, resonance and intimacy, compatible personality types, healthy attachment styles. Right, so they're saying that you don't want to settle. You don't want to settle with a version of your twin flame that is not totally compatible with you, because you can get caught up in the shadows of your twin flame. You want to have that healthy. But you have to make yourself healthy first. You have to make sure you're healthy first. You're healthy on your own, and then you'll attract a healthy other part of you, which is your twin flame. Okay? Someone who's like-minded and there's resonance that resonates with you, okay, where you're compatible. You want to be compatible with your twin flame. You're not going to find that in the shadows. I'm going to be doing some coachings on that. Well, I coach now if you're interested. I coach on that, how to be on the correct, not correct, but the best version timeline that you could possibly be on with your twin flame. I teach them all about that. How to be on the best timeline with your twin flame, how to get there. All right, let's get some more guidance for the divine masculine. More guidance for the divine masculine. Specificity matters. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this word. Be specific, right? The universe can only give you what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific. as feels good. Okay, be very specific for what you ask for. And for the divine feminine, the guidance is I might pull a fortune. I'm going to pull a fortune for everyone too. I'll pull a fortune. All right, for the divine feminine, past programming, it says choose your beliefs, recognize false stories, external conditioning, make decisions that support goal. Yep, so I always say what is programming your subconscious mind is the trapped emotions. So just know that, your subconscious mind is in control. And so you want to recognize the false stories as you start talking to yourself in a negative way or in a way that's very non not non-committal, but where you feel not sure or you're doubting. That's what I'm trying to. So when you're doubting, just know this is past programming. This is not the best version of yourself. It's just past programming. Just realize it about yourself on the divine feminine side. Okay, I'm gonna actually do a fortune. Okay, so we have a little fortune cookie here. So let's pull a fortune for everyone. What does Spirit want you to know? Let's pull a fortune. What does Spirit want you to know? It's a blank slate. I always get the blank slate ones. You have your own canvas to paint, right? Okay, so this one says, beware 3 things: cold fires, clever tongues, and new money. That's so funny. Beware of 3 things: cold fires, clever tongues, and new money. What this is telling me is that they're saying, well, especially about the clever tongues, just, be careful in the shadows, okay? Because like I said, the divine feminine dives into the shadows. When I think of cold fire, if you're with a twin flame, who's being very cold to you, like they're hot and cold, right? So like they're very passionate about you. They want to go to bed with you, and they're so passionate. But then like when it's time for intimacy, they're quite cold. Or when it comes to talking about commitment, they're quite cold. They're saying beware of the cold fires. Clever tongues, okay? Also, the shadow version of your twin flame will say very clever things. They'll say whatever they can. It's not even clever sometimes, it's just downright idiotic, in my opinion. But they'll say things that, make no sense, or, they're just not interested in committing. They'll say things that don't make it. But just so you know, they are mirroring back at you what's not healed inside of you. So you have to appreciate your shadows, okay? Because it's really us, right? We're the ones that are still healing. We're the ones that are still purging these trapped emotions. And so people in general, not just our twin flames, have no choice but to mirror that back to us. And we have new money versus old money. So I don't know what new money means, to be honest with you. I'm trying to ask them what this means. What the heck is new money? So when it comes to new money, all I can do is think about is somebody who is going to be kind of like not what's the word? Like kind of cunning. Okay, so kind of like a cunning type person where they are not very what's the word I'm looking for? They're someone who's not very seasoned. Okay, so it's just like it's like symbolism, right? For like it's not someone who's very seasoned, and so something shiny and new isn't always the best thing. Oh, is that what they're trying to tell me? Something shiny and new. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Again, this is kind of symbolism is what they're telling me. And so somebody new who like comes off as this um I don't know, like it's almost like an illusion, right? They have this illusion of this new person who can give you the world, who can give you this, who can give you that, and it's really not going to match the person who you've had many, many, many past lives with, who's been with you since the beginning of time, that person who is like basically your soul. Okay. And so they're saying beware of like that shiny new, where you think, oh, this, the grass is greener on the other side and it looks so shiny and new. And I don't know, they're saying be careful of that. You don't really realize that this twin flame journey is, yes, this is somebody that you've never lived more past lives than with your own twin soul. And your soul has been with you this whole time. Okay? If you go for that person that's shiny and new, it's not what you think. It's kind of a distraction, okay, is what I'm getting. I had to be like, I had to go into symbolism with that one. But you can take that the way you want to take it, because that to me is like odd. Okay, and we also got honesty will take you further than flattering words. Yeah, right. You want that honesty, right? I'm sure your twin flame is very honest with you, especially in the shadows. They're very honest with you. They're not giving you flattering words. They're not about flattering words. They're all about the honesty. But that's going to get you where you want to go. You want that honesty because they are honestly teaching you exactly what needs to be healed inside of you. Okay. All right, and then lastly, we're just going to pull some messages. Have a message from their twin flame, please. We'll pull two cards. Two cards. Can I have some messages from their twin flames? Yeah. Yeah. So exactly. So we already saw that they want to make this love initiation, right? And they don't want to walk away. But at the same time, they're thinking, would you reject me? Okay. They're thinking, would you reject me? And I got spooked, right? Because, when they really love someone and they really, really, really care about someone, the last thing they want to do is get rejected. When it's someone they don't really care too much about and they ask someone out and they're quick with them and they're all like, yeah, if they reject me, they reject me. Who cares, right? But if they're really in love with someone and it really would hurt to their core, they don't want to put themselves out there, right? They don't want to put themselves out there to be hurt by the one person that could actually hurt them at their core. So their question, so they're asking, would you reject me? And of course, just remember what you're thinking, they're thinking, because it's a mirror. So be careful what you're thinking. So if you're doubting, then that's making them doubt. Okay. And then, of course, I got spooked, which maybe you got spooked, right? It's just a mirror. So maybe you got spooked and you're thinking, and I've done this, right? Where I'm thinking, okay, I don't think they're as into me as I thought. And maybe I just need to get off this thing. And once I do that, now I'm spooking my twin flame, and now they're thinking the same thing. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. And thank you so much for all my new subscribers and my viewers. I really appreciate all of your support. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.